The Miami Heat in the second half, particularly the fourth quarter. JB, what do you got?
Let's go right to it. Chris Bosh off the bench did not start the game. He got it going early right away. He knocks down the open jumper just like the rest of the Heat. They couldn't miss early on in the ball game.
You look, you had to be feeling good if you're a Heat fan. Here you see Wade kicks it out nicely to Bosh. That's what they want him to do, spread the floor and sink the mid-range J.
But Kevin Durant, LeBron James can't handle him. He can't get through the screen. Durant drives down the lane. Big-time dunk magic.
JB, that was over 2 defenders, and Kevin Durant just took over this ball game.
And that ignited this building.
Well, it wasn't LeBron James' fault they lost tonight, that's for sure.
Later, Miami up 3. James drives, throws down the dunk, plus the foul.
He didn't settle for the jumper, and that was a positive sign for the Heat. Here he is with the strong finish.
Closing seconds of the third quarter, Thunder down 2. Westbrook splits the D, drives the lane, gets the foul on Mike Miller, knocks it down. Thunder take their first lead of the game after the Westbrook free throw. Fourth quarter, it's Kevin Durant again with the answer. Wide open. How does this guy get wide open? He knocks down the 3. Thunder go back up 6.
He's too good, JB. He's just too good.
Later, after a Bosh jumper cuts it to 4, Durant drives and lays it in. No help.
Durant Riley not in a good mood.
Can't be enjoying that.
Thunder in complete control. And under 90 seconds to go, Durant finds Nick Collison for the two-handed dunk, and it's all she wrote. 105-94. Thunder get it done in their first trip to the NBA Finals. They do it at home. Come from behind like they've done all season long. What a second half. James goes for 39 and 4 for the Heat. Just 19 for Wade. He continued to struggle. Durant, Westbrook, absolutely sensational. Ibaka for 10 and 6 off the bench. Collison 8, 10 boards. And the Thunder up 1.
Wire-to-wire victory by the Miami Heat. JB, what do you got?
Heat up 14. Mario Chalmers, he knocks it down. Biggest lead of the half, 17 points. LeBron James feeling great at the half, no question. As we head to the third quarter, and LeBron here with just over 2 minutes to go, he lays it in. He was in the paint all night long.
Everything going to the basket.
Heat up 11 as we go to the fourth quarter. Durant nails a 3 from the wing. Thunder trail by 10. Durant goes coast to coast, throws it down over Shane Battier. No defense for this.
No, there's none whatsoever.
Poor Shane Battier.
32 points for Durant.
Just over 6 to go, it's Russell Westbrook. He gets out on the break. He lays it in, draws the foul on LeBron James. And looky here, we've got ourselves a 4-point game with just over 6 to play. LeBron James, huge jumper off the glass.
That's the biggest bucket for LeBron in the game right there.
Big shot.
48 to go. Dwayne Wade gets the ball, bringing it up the court. Gets run down by Derek Fisher. Harden finds Cephalosha. He hits Westbrook, who finds Durant for the open 3. No way. Yes.
Money.
And here they are. They cut it to 2. Durant back. A lot of people thought this was a foul, guys.
It was a foul. It's a foul. I mean, you let some things go during the game, but right here, LeBron James fouls once, twice.
Yep.
That's a foul, period. Go to the line. Should have been shooting 2.
Nothing called. LeBron James goes the other way after they foul. He makes both free throws. 12 of 12 from the free throw line. LeBron James, he seals the deal. He had 8 boards to go with that. Wade played much better than he did in game 1 with 24 and 6. We talked about Bosh, 15 boards, 16 points. Durant 32, Westbrook 27, and Harden was great with 21.
Let's get you straight out to the highlights. Oh, a little pre-game ritual between D-Wade and LeBron James. Early on, second quarter we go. James to Wade, sharing is caring between those two. Meanwhile, the Thunder, Durant can do this.
Yes, he can, and you have to crowd his space. You can't allow the leading scorer of the NBA to have a clean look quite like that.
Later on, Thunder up by 3. Westbrook, a little fancy in the lane. Shades of Rajon Rondo.
It must be the youth movement, baby. Got you with the okey-doke.
Heading into the fourth, they're up by 2 now. James Jones. You talk about glue guys, perimeter guys. So now Thunder down by 3. James Harden going the other way. Exciting play here. Get up and throw it down.
This is where the Miami Heat are superb. They get out in transition, and they just put you on your heels as far as trying to defend.
5th foul on Durant. Foul trouble was an issue for him, changed the complexion of the game. There's Thabo Cephalosha, the defensive specialist, ripping it away from Wade. Thunder down by 3. And then Under a minute remaining. Westbrook, the three. He was wide open on the play, but no good. In Miami, they're able to kind of dribble it out and win it 91-85. So they take a 2-1 lead. Want to remind you, when the series is tied up at 1 in the NBA Finals, the Game 3 winner goes on to take the series 85% of the time.
Well, JB, they started Thabo Cephalosha on LeBron James to give Kevin Durant a rest, and it worked as they got out to the huge first quarter lead.
He began the second quarter on a 13-0 run with Durant on the bench. Back comes Durant. He hits the jumper over Shane Battier. Then it's Dwayne Wade, blocked by Serge Ibaka. Thunder the other way, and it's James Harden who knocks down a three. The Thunder go up 5, Wade down on the other side of the floor.
Wade would come back even on the same possession after the timeout.
Under 2 minutes left to go to that half. Cephalosha off the miss. It's Westbrook with the flush on the dunk. Follow-up, Thunder up 3 at the break. Third quarter, Heat down 1. Mario Chalmers misses. And LeBron James with the rebound. And check out the pass to Dwayne Wade. He knocks it in. Miami back up front by 1. Under a minute left. James hits the jumper over Durant. The Heat seem to be in complete control. 6 minutes to play, tied at 90. James would come out of this ball game.
That was almost the last we're going to see. LeBron did come back in.
The Thunder up 2 with just over 4 to play. James pulls up here, hits the huge three-pointer. Under 3 to go. Miami now goes up 3.
Getting the lead for good. Miami never relinquished it after that.
Jump ball here. Great play by Battier. Russell Westbrook fouls Mario Chalmers. There's under 5 to go in the 24-second shot clock.
Only 4 seconds to go on the shot clock, so he should have just played great defense, JB.
Well, he didn't know the clock. Nonetheless, game's over. Westbrook was terrific with 48, 43 points. Durant 28, James 26, 9 boards, 12 assists. Wade at 25, and Mario Chalmers the difference off the bench in that second half. 25 huge points as the Heat win this thing, 104-98.
Here we go. Final home game of the season for the Heat. Thunder hoping to extend their season. LeBron stretching before Thursday's Game 5. Remember, cramps a problem for him in Game 4. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook hoping the season doesn't come to an end on Thursday. Miami's big three, a big first quarter. SportsCenter scope showing you the fast break prowess of Miami. Mario Chalmers dishing to a sprinting LeBron James. 6 assists for Chalmers in the first half. Thunder turned it over 7 times in the first 2 quarters. There's one of them there. Leads to another break. Beautiful alley-oop from Chalmers to Dwayne Wade. Wade with an unbelievable athletic adjustment in midair. Heat up 3 early. And then watch LeBron James move along the baseline. The and one as Thabo Cephalosha is forced to sit with his second foul. Now, Serge Ibaka. He's the victim of an and one. The free throw was good. Miami opens up a 7-point lead. And then Chris Bosh. Off the feed from James. The pump fake is tender as Kendrick Perkins goes flying by. But time running down. First quarter. Ooh, he's going to cry in the car. Kevin Durant on Udonis Haslem. 31-26 Miami after one. Durant had 14 points in the first half. Second quarter, Mike Miller hadn't hit a 3 all series, but he exploded in Game 5, 34-29. And then moments later, Westbrook misses a dunk at that end, and then at the other end, Norris Cole misses, but Dwayne Wade is there for the follow. Instead of a tie game, Miami is up 4. A little bit later in the quarter, LeBron James. Now James Harden is trying to check him. He doesn't have near the strength or the weight to be able to put up with LeBron James. Beautiful mid-air adjustment by James as Kendrick Perkins is whistled for the foul. 43-34. Now SportsCenter scope showing you the loose ball at this end. Dwayne Wade is whistled for the foul, but it just looked like James Harden just fell on him. Instead, it's Wade whistled for the foul. He has to sit. Meantime, Mike Miller, red hot. Take that, take that, take that. His 4th 3 of the half. Another turnover by Oklahoma City. Chalmers to LeBron. The lead is 17, and things are starting to slip away. But just over a minute left in the half. The Heat their lead is dwindled down to 10. LeBron the fall away. So we give you an update. LeBron with 15, Wade with 9, Chris Bosh with 10, and the lead is 10 at the end of the first 2 quarters.
Will the Heat hold the lead, or will the Thunder storm back? Oklahoma City's first touch in the second half. Durant, the 3 over Bosh. The deficit is a touchdown, 7 points. Then it was 5. Then Durant turned it over. The Heat turned it on. James, Chalmers had the huge game 4. Battier, he had the huge game 2. James to Battier. Back-to-back threes. The Thunder call a timeout. The Heat lead back up to 11. This is the beginning of a 27-7 run. You didn't know it then, but here it comes. Here comes Oklahoma City. James turned it over. Harden to Durant. We're down to single digits again. It's a 9-point game. And then moments later, Durant going to hit the pull-up jumper. It's a 7-point game. We've got a ball game, or so you thought. We had a beef, or so you thought on the sidelines. Chalmers and Durant exchanging recipes. Juwan Howard, come on, little buddy. Meanwhile, Coach Scott Brooks in the Thunder huddle.
Keep fighting, keep fighting. We cut it down again. Cut it down again. Keep fighting.
Well, they kept fighting. I mean, the Thunder hadn't lost 4 in a row since the Millard-Fillmore administration, but it wasn't meant to be. James to Bosh and the foul. Heat back up double digits, and then James is going to steal the ball from Harden right here. Harden, a miserable series. Derek Fisher on the other end. How about a little love? I got 5 of them on my hand. I'm going for 6. They gave Fisher a flagrant foul on that. The Heat opened up, then Wade to James. The bank is open. Pat Riley excited inside where it counts. Then James to Bosh. The 3 from the corner. And then Miller is going to make another 3. It's a 19-1 run on that jumper right there. And then James to Bosh, 90-65. After Bosh dunks that, James just pinpoint precision passing the basketball. Durant again, a turnover. Wade on the other end, Westbrook tries to hop on his back. Wade says, get on my back. And Durant on his back. Not feeling good. Now Chalmers was waving to the crowd, doing something with the crowd, ready to go celebrate at Salty's. And James said, no, come on. We got to play this out. I have waited too long for this. It was 95-71 going into the fourth quarter. And then James to Miller. I mean, it looked like he could barely move, but apparently he watches a lot of hockey because he's a tough guy. 27-point lead, largest lead of the ball game. Again, Robert mentioned it. Miller had not hit a 3 in the series. He was 0 for 3. That's his 7th 3 in this game. And the lead is still 27. Then James, another one of those passes we're talking about. Beautiful. And Pat Riley, I can let it go a little bit. That's a bit of a grin. And then Wade the miss, and how about James? Stop. I said stop. Stop looking at my lemonade. LeBron James would not be denied, playing like a man possessed. And then finally taking off the floor, the hugs, the congratulations. Who was that?
Juwan Howard?
No, Kevin Love tweeting that
Eddie Curry
finally got his ring. The Miami Round Machine celebrates. The Thunder's big 3. They got to watch. Durant, 32 points, 11 rebounds. The hug from James. The hug from his mother. LeBron James is going to get the NBA trophy and the MVP trophy from perhaps the greatest champion of all, Bill Russell, right there. And the Heat win in resounding fashion, 121-106. 14 of 26 from the 3. It was a thunderstorm of 3s by the Heat, who had 6 players in double figures. We mentioned Howard being a peacekeeper there earlier. 39 years old, playing his 18th season. And the Fab Five finally gets a ring.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.